Brew Talk TV brings you 3 shows with David Rosales at Sacramento breweries as part of his West Coast tour for his new album, Brave Ones. For times and locations, check out his website at davidrosalesmusic.com. If there's few things I've learned from traveling the world, people enjoy their alcohol, love their beer, and are absolutely fanatical about microcraft brew. This is my gift to you, brewing curiosity through a pint glass. One brewery, beer festival, growler and interview at a time. And besides, life is so much better when you drink good beer. So cheers.
Nicholas Givanio here with Brew Talk TV. We're at the California State Fair, and we're with the best of show.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, Ol Republic, and you guys are from Nevada City, correct?
Nevada City.
Absolutely. Congratulations. First off, let me give you a cheers.
Cheers.
You guys got your chalices, look at that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Check out these things.
Look at that, guys.
Little
Pretty
short
awesome,
drinking
right?
cups.
Right?
Yeah.
Those are
I think
pretty
they give us
awesome.
front of the line treatment.
I think you guys
That's
got
about
it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. Best of show.
Yeah.
Come on, California for the year 2016. Absolutely. What am I drinking? Tell these guys right now. I mean, what am I drinking?
This is a German style Dortmunder export. It's a light lager. Awesome beer.
It is
It's
awesome.
kind of a no compromise light lager.
All day too. I can drink this all day.
Exactly.
What's the ABV on this?
It's only like 4.8, so it's less than 5%.
That is pretty
The hops
delicious.
are
We call
nicely
it Dead
balanced.
Canary.
Dead Canary.
Yep. Little story that goes with it.
Absolutely. Tell 'em.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's so when Jim and I were building the brewery, the original brewery, we got carbon monoxide poisoning from a gas-powered concrete cutter
Inside a building.
inside a building.
That's always
right?
healthy. That's healthy.
No, it's smart.
Darwin Award stuff,
And,
right?
yeah, it was total
Yeah.
Darwin thing. And as we were recovering, we're like, yeah, you remember, back in the old days, we used to take a canary down the mine, and we're like, oh, dead canary.
There we go.
There you
There you go. There's
One
the
man.
name. They named it just like that, guys.
There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. And the label's pretty awesome too.
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
say so, what's
Designed
up?
that. That's
You
his
designed
background.
I do all the design. Yeah, before
Excellent,
I was a
excellent.
brewer, I was a graphic designer.
The Brew Talk beer moment. So if there's a moment in the history of you guys dealing with beer that you want to share with people out there that kind of maybe inspired you, maybe kind of projected you to where you are today,
Wow.
share it with them because I think they want to hear about it.
So
You're up.
Yeah, there were 2, but one I won't talk about because there weren't any clothes involved.
Oh,
Right.
That's always good content,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's good
I wasn't
content.
there.
I think
wasn't there.
Yeah.
You had the camera. What are you talking about?
No, actually, my defining moment was a homebrew kit I got on my 21st birthday.
Awesome.
I made a beer. It wasn't very good, but the coolest part was watching fermentation in a carboy. It was like a snowball.
For the first time, right?
It
You're
never
like, oh
stopped.
my
I had
god.
no idea.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like Forrest Gump when he's stranded on the freaking. I'm not Forrest Gump, but Tom Hanks stranded on
Okay,
the
there you
island,
go. There you
right?
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Castaway.
Castaway.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
and he's got the flashlight.
Wilson. Wilson.
And he keeps flashing the flashlight all the time.
Right,
And
right,
at night,
that's
I'd wake up and I turn the light on,
Yeah.
and I'm watching this thing roll, and I was like, oh yeah. Now, if
All
I
right.
can just make it taste good.
Make it taste good. That's important, right? People
Yeah,
want to
so
drink
then,
it,
then
right?
the journey began.
Awesome.
My defining moment, a little later on, actually, we were already in business. We were at the CCBA
Summit
event in Santa Rosa.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the year that they had Fritz, Kenny Grossman. They're all talking about how they got started and stuff. And Fritz tells this story about how when he bought Anchor Steam and he was trying to get the recipe all sorted out, he eventually got it worked out, and he's seeing bottles come down off the line. And he's like putting them into the box, and he's saying, 55 cents. 55 cents.
Yeah,
And it reminded me of the first time that we started bottling.
And we were
and
at
it was just
$1.
but it was just like that comparison between a mentor and a great person in the brewing industry, and then us who have been around a couple of years, and it was like that correlation. It was like, I think we made it. Wow,
Right? I think we made it.
And that he did the same thing we were doing.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
well, that's a great part about craft beer, right? Like, more than 50% probably all started from their garage.
Right.
Home brewing.
I know.
You have this passion, right? You're like,
Yeah.
I want to make this great drink that people can enjoy, have a good time with, but I want to make it on a level that, like, I'm making a living at this. This is my job. This is what we do. It's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the that's
right?
the first wake-up call.
Right?
When you
Where
actually
you're
go
like-
from craft brewer to commercial,
Oh yeah,
it is your
right.
living.
It is
at
your
that
living.
point.
Now it's
it
like
really tests you.
Yes, it
but
does.
but there's a lot of really talented home brewers.
Absolutely.
Almost everybody got started.
Yes,
home brewing.
absolutely. If you had to pinpoint where the industry's going, is it double IPAs? What is it like? What would you guys say? Like,
Wow. So
you know,
now we're like crystal ball
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Like kind of like what you like you know, let's tap into those marketing minds of like, you know, what's selling. Let's be real here. I mean, you guys want to sell beer, right?
Let's talk about where we think it's going.
Yes, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
where do I think it's going? I think having some wine experience lends me to believe that we're migrating into other beer styles. So maybe they're more complexity, maybe not as bold. Now keep in mind, the IPAs aren't going away,
No.
the big beers aren't going away.
Absolutely not.
But what people are going to be looking for are some alternatives, maybe some adventurous alternatives.
Absolutely.
So will the lagers still be there?
Ingredients.
The lagers have been there forever.
Yeah,
It's
forever,
like
but-
it's like the critter that's been
Yeah.
around for 100 million
This is
years.
true, this
They're
is
not
true.
going away.
No.
So those are going to be there, but the experimental stuff, the wood age, the barrel and barrel fermented stuff, I think is going to be part of our future.
Absolutely. Awesome.
I think for me, the industry has gone back to what it was. And what I mean by that is that here we are now living in a country that has all these breweries and all these little tiny communities, which is how it was back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Where you had each town had one or two breweries, and they might not have produced a whole lot of beer, but they produced the beer for that town and that region, and that
Quality.
area.
It was delicious. It was
And
from
I think
there.
that is where we're going. That's where we're going to be. There's always going to be the big dogs out there that are going
Absolutely.
national,
Yep,
whether
yep,
they're
yep.
craft breweries or macros.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
But there's always going to be people like us and people like all these other small breweries that are going to be community-based and regional breweries, still producing a good amount of beer,
Right.
but never getting into the four corners of the country
Right.
or the world. That's okay.
Ol Republic, Nevada City.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Awesome. Thank
Brew
you.
Talk TV. Thank
Thanks,
you guys.
Brew Talk. Woo! You guys rock.
Awesome.
Excellent. Nick, thanks.